Hi dear students, I am Tamilselvi, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, Nanda College of Technology. Uh, Welcome you to all my e-learning YouTube channel. Now we are going to see renewable energy technologies. Renewable energy. Since the industrial revolution, we have been dependent on fossil fuels such as oil, coal, and gas to generate energy. Fossil fuels are non-renewable and therefore one day will run out. In addition, green gases are protected when burning these fossil fuels. Therefore, relying solely on fossil fuels is unstable. Another way to reduce our dependency on fossil fuels to produce energy and reduce greenhouse gas emissions is used to renewable energy resources. One more renewable energy resource or sources of power that quickly replenish themselves and can be used again and again. Some of the renewable energy resources: wind energy, solar energy for power from the sun, biomass energy, organic matter used as a fuel. Next one, hydrogen energy, energy from moving water. Next, then wave and tidal energy from wave and tidal movements. What are the research and produce a list of renewable energy technologies from the following categories: wind, solar, and biomass. Then some of the examples of renewable energy technologies. First one, wind, solar, and biomass. Wind energy examples: wind turbine. Next one, solar energy examples: solar heater, solar photovoltaic cells, air source heat pump, ground source heat pump. Next, and then biomass: wood chip boiler, wood pelt boiler, and brick digester. We going to see about first one, wind energy. Wind energy describes the process where the electricity is generated by wind turbine. The turbine converts the kinetic energy into the mechanical power. There are two main types of wind turbine which are discussed by the axis wind which the rotator of the turbine rotates. First one, vertical axis wind turbine. Second one, horizontal axis wind turbine. The wind turbine belts which are connected to the rotor are turned by the wind and drive the main shaft which spins the generator to generate electricity. Wind turbine activity: reach how the belts rotate and components situated with the nozzle work to convert kinetic energy into the electricity. There are two pitches in the horizontal axis. For the example for you. Next one, solar energy. Solar energy is energy radiated from the sun. Solar energy can be used to generate electricity or heat water. Two main types of solar collectors. First one is solar photovoltaic panels produce electric from the sunlight. Next one, solar water heater. The first one, solar photovoltaic. PV panels generate electricity when sunlight hit the PV cells. The light exits the photons into the cell, causing them to move, generate electricity. The electricity follows to an invert which convert the current from DC to AC so that it can be used in our buildings. The main components which make up a solar PV systems. First one is PV panels, second one is inverter, third one is meter. First, PV panels. Each panel is made up of a number of cells. Inverter, which is converted to AC to DC. Third one, meter, to measure the amount of energy produced by the system. Some of the pictures of PV panel installations and then solar water heater inverter. Next one, solar water heater. Solar energy can be captured by solar heaters to heat water. Two main types of water heaters are equated tube, flat plate. The heat energy is transferred from the external panel or tubes by air or fluid to an insulated hot water strong cylinder where water is heated and stored for use within the building. The picture of aquatic tube and flat top solar heater. These are the scenes in our homes for solar heater, water heater. The diagram of solar hot water system. The sun, the main component solar collector panel or tubes, pump hot water cylinder, pipe work from collector to storage tank. First, the sun, solar collector the sun heat to the controller and pump into the cylinder. Then cold water feed into the uh, cylinder, then boiled the water and filled the tank and passed to the tap. The air, ground and water is heated by the sun. This energy can be captured by ground source and air source heat pumps. A heat pump takes the heat from the air outside a building or in the ground and increase the heat to the big and high more useful temperature for use in the buildings. The energy that heat pumps produce is caused renewable because the air, ground and water is heated by the sun. Heat pumps. A ground source or air source heat pump uses the component listed below to take heat energy from either the ground or air and increase the heat to the higher and more useful temperature for use in the home to provide space heating and or hot waters. Heat pump components what are thus? Heat exchangers, compressors, condensers, expansive valve. Next energy we going to see the biomass. Biomass fuels comes in many different forms. For example, as a solid such as wood chips or wood pellets, or as liquid such as biodiesel or bioethanol, and as gas such as biogases. Biomass, which is material from living things, can be considered a renewable energy source if plated or replanted. Wood chips or wood pellets are the most popular biomass fuels used to provide energy to our buildings. Biomass chips or bells are burnt in a boiler to create heat energy. The heat is then used to heat water for use within the building and for space heating. Water is heated by boiler and then pumped around the building via radiators. Radiators are under floor pipes to heat the space. The motors within each room or building zone are used to turn on and off the radiator or underfloor heatings to ensure that the building is heated to the desired temperature. Some of the benefits of renewable energies. First one is potential infinite energy supply, free energy, environmental benefits, energy generated on site which provides security of supply, reduced greenhouse gas emissions. The activity of the cost, performance and reliability of renewable energy technologies. Materials should be considered as you work in small groups to analyze and evaluate the advantages and disadvantages of disadvantages. First, heat pumps, wind turbine, photovoltaic cell, solar water heater, biomass. Yet these are the performance table of wind turbine, solar PV, solar water heater, biomass, uh, cost, performance, reliability. First one, heat pumps, higher installations, performance, low maintenance, not reliability. Wind turbine, cost wise it's high, most to be performance more to be placed in suitable locations. Reliability only work when wind speed meets the turbine cut in speed. Solar PV, free energy from sun, 20 years life, reliability not suitable. Solar water heater, cost is high and reliability requires daylight, most efficient in summer month. And then biomass, capital cost to install boiler and storage of chips built as required. Boiler requires servicing, works continuously provided there is a fuel source. Renewable energy technologies component parts listed below: heat pumps, wind turbine, solar photovoltaic cell, solar water heaters and biomass. Today's class over. Thank you all.